Ladies and gentlemen, so I thought for a little bit of fun today, and also because there's not really much Night Thrasher gameplay going around, that we would fully max out the 4-star version. Now, we had so much fun playing the 3-star version of this character, and I think his animations and combat style is very, very smooth, it's very, very fun, and this character, I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think he's the best character out there. He's got some cool stuff he can do. His skateboard tricks are pretty damn sick, but apart from that, not the absolute best lad, but we're just gonna have, you know, a little bit of fun today, see if we can explore some more potential of Night Thrasher as a fully maxed out 4-star character. So yeah, let's go ahead and smash that rank up, and again, I've taken him up to dupe level 99 as well, man. I chucked so many skill stones into this lad, so hopefully this is gonna pay off today, and you know, be quite a fun video. I should have probably just tapped Smart Select there, just in a wonderful bit of hindsight. But there we go, level 33 out of 50. I'm curious to see what the final PI is going to land at. But certainly when it comes to, like, grinding arena and stuff, I am very much looking forward to whenever I get round to this champion. Granted, it's, well, it's becoming a little bit more common, but it's still quite rare that I can be asked to do arena on the main account, man. Sometimes we pull a finger out and get it done, though. So that's all right there. Right, let's just claim some of the lowest skill here, and then I think we can smartly take this to level 50. Yeah, I think that's within 100 ISO there, so not too bad at all. So fully maxed out Night Thrasher, just as a 4-star champion. I don't know if we've got any other maxed out 4-star skill ones to compare him to stat-wise. I guess we've got Gwenpool here. So Gwenpool, just in terms of the attack and health, we've got just under 14,000 health and 1,329 attack. And Night Thrasher's base stats, we've got just under 15,000 health, so quite a bit more health, a little bit lower base attack there. Some pretty good crit rating, actually. Alright crit damage. The block proficiency is actually quite a bit higher than I think the average character, 69.5%. Is definitely on the higher end, man. That skateboard is definitely coming in very handy there. And also the signature ability. We're not going to go over the basic stuff today. We're going to kind of talk about that a little bit as we progress through the character. With the awakened ability, we've got him on 99, so heavy attacks have a 35% chance per gadget to inflict the taunt, and that's going to last 10 seconds. And striking a taunted opponent with a skateboard attack grants a permanent fury buff, increasing attack by 229. So that's an additional, what is it, 2,000 and a bit attack, so that's really, really mega there. Literally, is that, what percentage damage is that? Like 180% more damage? It's going to be quite a lot when at 10 stacks, right? So yeah, it's going to be very, very nice, I imagine, for this fully maxed out Night Thrasher. But I think to start off playing around with this character, just so I can get back into the rotation, I think one of the best things to do, because we're getting straight into the gameplay today, is go to Realm of Legends, because I want to see how this dude performs against Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. And just to cover some of the synergies we've got with this character quickly, we've got the bleed on mediums, 30% chance to inflict bleed, but if the moon is waxing, so if the moon is what is it, revealing its full form, the chance to bleed on medium goes to 100%, so you get like a little bit more bleed damage there, adds up quite a bit throughout the fight, because you've got 100% chance to bleed. We've also got Night Thrasher becomes unstoppable while dashing towards the enemy, so he also becomes Rhino with Ghost Rider. Crits also have a 50% chance to inflict bleed, and we got a few more things, like a bit more crit damage here and there with a guillotine synergy, a little bit more attack, but you know, nothing overly special aside from that. So yeah, we're just going to play about with these synergies today, and I'm very curious to see how many hits we can get Winter Soldier down in. So let's turn this one down a little bit and see if we can open up this this maxed out Night Thrasher a bit. So that the goal is really to get all the gadgets on first. So let's finish with a medium combo, and that's going to apply the Incinerate there. And then if we dash back as well, because if you get successful evade, it's a bit of power gain. And with the light there, so we can apply the ability accuracy reduction. Right, I'm just going to use a heavy attack. Try to get the taunt off here if I can. Is that the taunt? Okay, I don't think we got the taunt yet, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So if we do one hit of the heavy attack and then fire off the special one, that's also going to apply the shock as well. Let's block with the skateboard again and just get in there. But we do really need a parry ASAP. Okay, so we got the taunt on now. So hitting with the skateboard attacks, which are the mediums, the heavy, and also the special one at the start, while the opponent is taunted, is going to give us more fury. So I'm liking some of the numbers I'm seeing at the moment, man. It's looking pretty damn good. Right, let's just use double medium there. I'm trying to get a parry just to get another taunt off. So, you know, there is a little bit of ramp up, a little bit of build up on Night Thrasher, which can be, speaking from a very brief amount of experience that I have against Maestro with the 3-star version, a little bit tricky to do in some fights. But now we got 10 stacks, man. Let's see if we can start ramping up that damage a little bit more. Right, we don't want to let the debuffs fall off. And whenever we use a skateboard attack, it's going to refresh. So we need to keep a close eye on those. Ideally, want to refresh it with a heavy so we can get to the special 2. Or just kind of play fast enough so there isn't much of a factor. Right, let's go for it. Oh, man. I do love Night Thrasher, man. He's such a fun character to play. And I think on this maxed out 4-star, his damage, it's coming a little bit more out of the woodwork. I think we're going to lose the debuffs here. Yeah, I should have just gone for a special 1 there. Right, well, all my debuffs are gone, so it's a very sad time. Did cock this one up a little bit. But hey, that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you gamble for the big damage. I can imagine, actually, when the moon is coming out, I think it's full moon at the moment, to the best of my knowledge, so we need to do a Moon Knight video with double synergies very, very soon to kind of test him out a little bit more. But yeah, okay, let's get the Disorient on. But the Incinerate, it's not really dealing, like, the most insane damage in the world, but, you know, if it's rolling for the entire fight, man, it certainly does add up. Same with the Shock, man. The damage from either one of those debuffs isn't crazy good, but it's very, very nice to have. Those medium bleeds, man. Oh, they lay into the opponent like crazy. And that's such a valuable synergy. Right, let's just refresh for safety. But yeah, ideally you want to get to the special 2 for even more damage. If there's a good interval to do it. Oh no, I should have... Oh, no, can we do it? Yes! Get in there, son. 180 hits. Let's smack this boy down. Yeah! No class advantage as well. Oh, no! Right, I cocked out the rotation twice now, boys. So bad. I think it's just, you want those... well... You know, you can be safe and just spam the special 1, but if you're going for those greed plays to maximize damage, like we have been, special 2 it is. But that's not too bad, you know, just over 500,000 health there from a 4-star. You know, he put in a fairly solid amount of work there, so I'm very happy with that performance. I think we'll do one more fight. We'll go for Captain Marvel, and I think one of the advantages Captain Marvel has over Winter Soldier is that her special attacks go off a lot faster than Winter Soldier does. So, should be a bit of an interesting one. But we want to get like 2 gadget debuffs on Captain Marvel, so the heavy attack has a 50% chance to apply the taunt ability, and then we can start stacking up those Furies. See if that's going to work. All right, we got the taunt. Perfect. Don't know if we should like spam what is it? Mediums. Try and spam mediums while the opponent is taunted. Okay, I'm going to try and parry here. Heavy, straight into a special 1. Kind of Captain America Infinity War-esque style of gameplay there. Right, actually, we need to go for the heavy now. Try and get the taunt up. Right, let's throw a special 2. Oh, there we go, man. So yeah, it's any skateboard attack that isn't a medium refreshes the debuffs. So I'm pretty sure the mediums are skateboard attacks as well, yeah. Right, let's go for it, man. Shut that one off. Oh, I love Night Thrasher's animations, man. He feels like such a fun character to play. Just trying to keep the rotation on a little bit more form this time. I'd be really interested to see. I don't know if a 5-star Night Thrasher would serve too well in Labyrinth, but yeah, I'd be curious. I'd still love to see some like 5-star maxed out Night Thrasher gameplay at some point in the future from somebody, man. Somebody's got to do it. Some absolute hero in the Marvel Contest of Champions community. He's going to fall in love with this character, man. He's going to be in the crystals in a few months' time. Somebody's going to go a little bit crazy for him. Take him up to 565. Going to be the next Panama Pete, man. But instead of Ghost, it's going to be Night Thrasher. Right, let's go. Oh, yes, boys. Come on. 11k. Get in there, lads. On it like a car bonnet, boys. We are loving it. Right, I think that should do it. Damn, 201 hits. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. He's so fun to play. He's so fluid. So I am a big Night Thrasher fan. Alright, so next up, I want to take Night Thrasher versus Night Thrasher, because this will be also a good little opportunity to try out some other fights as well. So I think we're going to go for this path. We've got the Masochism path here. So a little bit of damage to out damage, but we've also got Miles Morales, who we do have kind of like a partial evade counter with Night Thrasher, so we still got to play well because he can still kind of evade and strike back on light attacks. So we need to be a bit careful that he doesn't, like, you know, evade and then he blocks a medium and then attacks into us. Need to be a little bit careful there. But I'm also very curious to see how he performs against the Masochism node here, because he's probably going to consume this. Oh no, he consumed the what was it? Right, is that going to consume the... So the bleed was triggering Masochism there, which is pretty perfect. But then, is that going to mess around with the refreshes? I think that just consumed Taunt. Oh man, this dude's a little bit tricky to play on this Masochism node. Maybe we just need to get a bit more into the brunt of the fight. Let's fire that off, get a Taunt. Hello, boys. Right, sorted. Just need to get those friggin' Fury stacks ramped up. Sure, this is going to add wonderful new levels of challenge to the Miles Morales. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, special 2. Throw it down. Come on, mate. Oh, no. Whoa! The unstoppable charge wins, man. Yes, boys. Right, I'm you know, moderately content with that. We did not play around the power game. We're about to get wrecked. But then because we had the unstoppable charge, he came at us with a medium and we won that one. We took a bit of a hit to the face, but it's all right. And we did have the class disadvantage there as well. I think the, what is it, Guillotine Synergy is pretty good for initially triggering some Masochism stuff. Oh, okay, well it's still applied there, so that's a good time. Okay, come on, can we get the Taunt? Not quite. Go for another round of combo. I mean, he's getting through these Masochism nodes, which is always good when a character can start waning on them, because I know some champions definitely have a little bit of trouble. But I really need kind of a good opportunity to throw the heavy here and get the Taunt. Yes, boys. There we go. Perfect. Because those Fury stacks, man, are so valuable. Like, pretty much every single one of them on a max Star Night Thrasher is like 18% more attack. Something along those lines. They are sick. Okay, and there we go. Cap is down. Yeah, a bit tricky to play on this path. But I don't know, man. We'll figure out. We'll see how we get on some of the later fights. I imagine Night Thrasher, he's probably not going to be that great against Night Thrasher, I would assume. Should have maybe gone against Darkhawk. Maybe in another video. I don't imagine he'd have... I guess there's some qualities that might make him quite useful against Darkhawk. Like his increased block proficiency. There's going to be no bleed on the mediums against Darkhawk, so reduced damage there. But, you know, if we're just spamming the crap out of heavy attacks, and not going to be able to auto-block, so got that going for him. Okay, we got the Taunt on Captain Marvel now. Oh, this one's going to be nice. Yeah, that was awesome. I love the dashback power game mechanic. It's one of my favourite mechanics a champion has ever had. Just because he gains power so fast, below 1 bar of power. So you've kind of always got like a skateboard attack to throw at the opponent. But you only gain the power when you're dashing back when you are below 1 bar of power. So as the fights continue to progress, it becomes less and less common. Let's go for the Miles Morales here. So his skateboard attacks have True Strike, which means they can't be evaded. But he can still evade other attacks in between. Right, so we just threw a bit of a risky light there, just to make sure, or at least try to... Okay, right. Need to be a little bit careful. That special one is an absolute goldmine to evade. Under 1 bar of power? It's getting to that bar of power so quick, man. Oh, I should have thrown a heavy there. Right, let's chuck down a medium. Did he consume the taunt? Oh, he didn't consume the taunt. Perfect. Come on, boys. Let's chuck it down. Straight in the bin. Look at that. Masochism Miles Morales. Absolutely ruined, mate. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Take that one. Feel like we're going to get wrecked on the final Night Thrasher, though. But it's been a bit of a fun time getting through this lane and seeing what Night Thrasher can and cannot handle. So yeah, the more I think about the Night Thrasher matchup, it's just not really going to work. Because whenever he's knocked down, he's going to shrug off the debuffs. So yeah, we're just not going to be able to get really any tempo on him. But it might be fun to watch for a little bit. We'll, you know, we'll see how we get on. See how we go. Probably should have gone for the, It's got to be a bit careful against Civil Warrior. It's not to let him get any permanent armor. Just makes the fight a little bit more annoying in that case. Right, let's get the taunt up. throw the special one just so we can get the Fury stacks rolling on up. Oh, that's really sick. Ability accuracy reduction only caused him to gain 1 stack of armor there, which is very nice. Unfortunately, we just lost all of our debuffs again. Oh, mate. Right, I'm hoping this crits. Yeah, there we go, boys. We got him down eventually. 70 hits there. I really like Night Thrasher, man. He's super fun to play. Let's see if we can go for the final fight. I actually might... If we die, as soon as we die, man, I'm going to exit out and end this one with a MODOK fight. Because there is a MODOK in the previous chapter that I really want to try and run at with this Night Thrasher. See how much luck we have against Ultron. And Ultron also is a... what is it? Bleed immune character. So we are going to be missing a fair bit of damage output here. And also a way to trigger masochism as well. But I like, even after the medium Forlight combo, you can still connect with Night Thrasher. It's like I'm a big fan of. Right, can we get the taunt? Yes. Perfect. Man, I really wish the refresh taunt, just so that you didn't have to apply it for like a second time. Very, very low damage on potential parries as well. Right, so we didn't refresh. It's kind of weird, the interaction there, because it didn't refresh the Incinerate, but then firing off with a medium combo will reapply it again. It's a pretty cool interaction though, man. Managed to get through that Masochism Ultron. It's alright. Like, Night Thrasher did the whole path, and we didn't heal him up, so that's it's fairly good. We'll take it. And let's go for... Screw it, lads. We'll go for a full refill, because I need to get to the MODOK after this. And let's just see what we can do. Again, I'm not really expecting too much, because as soon as Night Thrasher is knocked down, this one has... Oh, okay, yeah, it's a 45% chance to purify all debuffs, so I don't have huge expectations, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely not the best matchup. Oh, okay, we got the parry there. Bit of Incinerate. Come on, boys. Oh, yeah, he's immune to Incinerate, isn't he? Nice going. Professional player right here. Remembering all of the abilities. Oh, no, I got the timing a bit bollocksed up. But I like this special one has distance, so even if you do cock up, he's a little bit back, and you can recover. Oh no, why did I go for an intercept there? That was terrible, yeah. I forgot about his unstoppable charge, but yeah, there's nothing really special in the matchup. We can't get those debuffs going, so it's not going to be a hype time. But one matchup I do want to try out, MODOK, ladies and gentlemen, MODOK. So in Chapter 2, there is a Taskmaster boss, and I think it is on the lane to like the right hand side. Yeah, we got a MODOK here with, what is it, backup recovery, so it's going to gain a burst of power at 50%, so we need to be a little bit careful about this. But I fought this MODOK with my 3-star Taskmaster, and it was really, really fun. There's a very weird interaction, because Night Thrasher, MODOK has a power gain reversal on a special one that's more of like an aura that applies. And dashing back, like, or because you're gaining power, is gonna drain it. So yeah, it's a really, really weird one. But you want to do 4 combos against MODOK, because that is the time that his stuff takes to refresh. But if you go in, then he like, if you go in from a distance, then it will always be the medium going in first, and that will instantly fail the auto block, which is really, really nice as well. But look at that. You just drained a power man. But he's a really, really good MODOK matchup. Maybe not the best out there, but definitely like one of the more viable options, I would say. So I really like him for fighting big old chunky MODOKs. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully today you enjoyed the Night Thrasher, rank up and gameplay video that we've been smashing out today. I really like Night Thrasher. I think he's a ton of fun. So let me know in the comment section below what matchups you would like to see with Night Thrasher. And we can do some more videos covering this character, breaking him down. Let me know what gameplay you want to see. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.